until the day we broke up. She put some spell on me.
And also if she's rude to service staff, that's also a big no.
I don't really like the girl who has many close guys friends, you know? You have to keep these things.
I think it's nice to be caring, but clingy is very icky. Like too attached. I think it's too much too early on.
So my name is Henry. I'm just over 20. I'm a young businessman. I'm from Vietnam. I'm from the central city called Buôn Ma Thuột, city of coffee. I have been here like 5 years.
I'm Drew, but you can call me Zen. I'm a local here, so I'm 22 years old and working as a personal trainer.
So how did you get started as a personal trainer?
I've been doing it for like 2 years. I started because I just fell in love with training. I actually helped my friends for free before, and they're like, oh, you can good at it. Maybe you should try to apply for a job. And I did it and actually got a job. And that's how it started.
Hi, I'm Henry and I'm from Toronto, Canada.
And what brings you to Vietnam?
Well, technically I've been living here for around 6 years and I'm here as a creative director of my own brand that I recently just opened called Uncommon Sons, yeah.
So did you start your brand here in Vietnam or back in Canada?
My brand here. So basically, I was living here for 4 years. So I have a lot of like local friends who really want to collectively come together to create this brand. It's always been a dream of mine, and I feel like Vietnam is where you make your dream comes true if you are Vietkiu, right? So there's so much opportunity to really be creative, and the creative game here is insane. It's crazy right now, yeah.
What are some red flags for you in dating?
First of all, in my experience, is a girl who have too many guys, close friends. Be careful with this girl. Yeah, you don't know about this guy. Yeah? Wanna steal your girl. Second of all is the girl who believe in super spiritual.
Like superstition?
Yeah, because I really have a really bad experience about this girl.
Do you have an example you want to share?
Like 3 years ago, I used to dating with a girl. She is a believer in a spiritual, something like that. For me, I'm not a believer really much. I just believe in myself. I respect her about that. And I always told her that, okay, you believe it and it is your choice, but don't believe it much. And she okay with that. But she always see the tarot as some kind of prediction about the future. I don't have any comment about that until the day we broke up. Yeah, the day we broke it up, she put some spell on me. Don't ask me how do I know, because I don't know too. So I don't believe it at all. But the day after I broke up, those days really hard day. I was always crying in like 3 p.m. and in the midnight for no reason. Sometimes I remember about her and I keep crying a whole lot. And sometimes I wake up under the bed. So horrible. Sometimes in the late afternoon, I feel very hard to breathe. I think I just not well. You know, my health is not good. But one day I go to the library near my house. My neighbor's sister, she have a small library. I come there and I recognize, oh, she is a tarot reader too. And first time she saw me after a long time, she was so surprised. She was like, look at it, staring at my face, like something was wrong with you. I was like, Jesus, don't start it. I'm okay. I'm just feeling unwell. And she said, no, you don't believe what we have to see. And she told me to sit down, play some card, and she was like, oh, you have someone have put a spell on you. I don't believe it. I said, you feel like this? And she told me exactly my experience. I always cry in the night for no reason, and I'm feeling unwell when I think about her. She asked me, does she give you something weird? And I just recognize that, oh, she did give me some gift. It's a tie and a shoe. So back to my house and I open it, and under the tie I saw a spell. It's really small spell. It smelled really good. I thought it's just a part of the tie and it made the tie smell better. Actually, when you burn it, the smell is so freaking horrible. My sister told me to burn it off. Just burn it off. And I burned it off, and all the black smoke, all the thing, including the shoe, the tie, the gift, all the gift, I burned it off. She forced me to drink some kind of herb. I don't know what it is. We call it cam thảo. I drink it for a week, and after that week, I'm really back. I drink good, eat well. I starting to gain more weight. Stop crying and thinking about her. And another red flag is a girl who have a close guy friend. I'm dating with this girl about 5 years. 5 years is a really long time, but she's under my age. When I go to the college, and she's still in high school in my hometown. We have a falling love.
Yeah, like a long distance relationship.
I love her, really love her, like 5 years. But the day I went to the college, I know she had a really close guy's friend. I always warn her about him. Like, I don't like him at all. In the opposite way, I think all the girls is feeling the same. the same way. You guys don't like your boyfriend have the close girlfriend, right? So do I. So do us. Yeah, the man feeling unsafe the same. So I always warn about her, but I still respect her a bit because it is her relationship, right? But the day I went to the college, she cheated on me with that guy. Surprise! And the morning surprise is they have dating each other since I away like 6 months. They even sleep together, eat together. Yeah, her mother keep asking about me, but she avoided. But actually, after a while, when I went back, I saw something weird about her keeping this thing with me because with a long distance relationship, we really just miss each other. But she didn't. But it's like I feel really weird. I asked my friend to keep an eye on you, and I don't really like the girl who has many close guys friends. You have to keep these things.
Kind of ungrateful and also too materialistic. Like always expect the guy to like provide everything, but she don't have anything to like offer back up on the table except herself. It's like of course you have to do all this for me because I'm the woman in the relationship and I'm like not appreciating anything. That's the biggest red flag. And also if she's rude to service staff, that's also a big no.
Do you have any examples of a girl being rude to service staff that you witnessed that was a huge turn off for you?
Yeah, that's my ex.
Oh, your ex.
That's why she's my ex.
So if you talk about Vietnamese local guys here, I think dating guys here, and men in general, not just gay or straight, but I think they're really caring. They know how to treat a lady or a guy or their date with a lot of love and care. They'll take care of you. If you're sick, they'll grab you food and everything. But I think the red flags about these things is like they can be super love and caring, but it can be reversed that they can be very controlling as well. That they can get a little feisty with their mouths. So I think there's a trade-off. So I think for me, the red flag is don't be disrespectful. Don't be rude. And then if you get into a fight, there's no mai tao in here. Like, I mean? Like, it's just be respectful. I think that's what I believe is a red flag.
What are the differences in dating in Vietnam versus back in Canada or in the Western world?
I think the most different of dating a local guy and more back home is the fact that it's a mindset. Someone who's grown up here have a different mindset. I'm more westernized. So my mindset is a little more westernized. So the way we think about things and we have different perspectives, so it will clash, I really think. But then living here for so long, that I believe that I adapted some perspective of the local men, so we're able to kind of like see things in a more aligned way. So I think that's the most different part. It takes perspective, how people grow up here, yeah.
What's your type in dating for girls?
Okay, I have two products. Short hair with glasses. Glasses is something represents for the knowledge. I like the smart, intelligent lady, and short hair look cute and maybe not too tall. A little bit short, she's shorty, so I can hurt. No, yeah, I can leave it. Yeah, I'm really strong.
Yeah,
can leave you and care about me in the different way. This is weird, but sometimes the way she care me is not like a girlfriend. It's like my mom. I feel warm because I'm not have a really good family story back then. Really love the girl who take care of me like my mom. Because I don't only have my mom.
First, she know how to take good care of herself, like physically and mentally. And then she have goals, like even ambitious. I just think that's a very attractive thing to have, just like having something to pursue. And she's kind and like she's being supportive of me and my goals, like not making me choose between her and my dreams. And a bonus point is if she know how to cook. That's a big bonus point.
What kind of food do you like?
Almost everything. So I used to be obese, so
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to be obese, like 100 kg. So I just like everything. As long as it's good, yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
And it's better if she cooks it too.
Yeah.
If you talk about physical, I like a guy who is tall, facial hair, because I have facial hair. So I think we kind of attract what we see and we are. It's kind of vain of us to think like that, but I like a guy with facial hair, fit. Doesn't have to be muscular. In gay world, I would like a muscular bear.
I mean, that's fair enough. If you work out, you would want your partner to work out too, sure.
Basically, yeah.
What's your type in traits for dating?
I just like someone who's funny and who is caring. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. Love. The most important to me in a relationship is as long as you're happy, they make you feel some type of way and special. I think that's the most important these days. Happiness is so hard to come by with the world we're living in right now. Happiness may be something you think that's so feasible and so easy to achieve, but not in this day and age. I don't think so. It's hard. Just the word happy is.
Yeah. It's priceless.
It is priceless, and it's hard to be content these days,
In a relationship or when you're interested in someone, what actions feel like a red flag for you?
Some girl I get to know each other, I interested in. We're not dating yet. I talk with her a little bit and she's sharing too much about her. When the girl's sharing too much with you so soon, I'm feeling like, oh, she can sharing with anyone, any guys. You're not really a special man. So that is a small red flag. And if we're in a relationship, maybe she talk about you, complaining about me in front of her friends. Because, men always have the high ego. I do too, sometimes. But you're not feeling okay with me about something, you can tell me personally. But don't tell me with my friends. Yeah, especially my friends, all her friends. I'm being disrespected, I'm in a relationship with you. That means I respect you and I feel very safe to share with you. And then you're sharing with another people. That is the thing I feel very weird.
She's too negative, like always complaining about her life 24/7. It's just like draining life out of me. And one more would be kind of a drama queen. So instead of like to handle conflicts like an adult, she's just like playing Cold Wars all the time. And it's just like tired. I already have other stuff to worry about.
You have so much to deal with. She's like a gossip girl or a negative Nancy.
Yeah, negative Nancy.
I think like they can be really caring, but once they're disrespectful, that's when I say, no, like, I'm too old to have to listen to really ignorant words. I believe treating each other with respect is the way to go. If they start being disrespectful, being rude, just because of like small little petty things, those are the pet peeves I don't like. Everything can be dealt with cordially. Like small things like name calling, being disrespectful, rude, mai tao, or like, name calling, saying bad words and cursing. I think cursing is a really thing where I don't think it's necessary in a relationship. We don't need to curse each other.
Exactly.
Like, is it necessary? I really think that at my age, it's not acceptable anymore.
What's up, my towel? Yeah.
Let's like you and I in a very disrespectful way. So like I will call you aim or an, right? That in Vietnamese, you call each other aim or an to be that's more polite form. But then when you get into a fight, you call mai tao, which is really disrespectful, and I don't think it's necessary. Like you want to say that to your family. Like it's one of those things where it's mai is you and tao is I. It's not a polite way you would say you and I. It's used a lot in cursing, or yelling at somebody. My tao is like quite disrespectful. You want to say that to an elder, you want to say that to your parents, you definitely want to say it to your grandparents. Like those are the things that's very gay, which is like you shouldn't at all. So you should just not be using those words at all. It's very vulgar language that it's we call it very local, very trashy kind of, vocabulary, yeah.
What's a green flag for you in a girl?
The girl really know about the small detail about me. I used to date a girl, so I always wearing the watch. And one day I don't wear it again. Just that day when I come up to have a date with her, she recognized, what's wrong with your hand or something? Does your hand hurt? So you can wearing the watch or something. Even a really small details, because that means that girl really care about you. Always look at you. These kind of green flag, she know what you like to eat, what you like to hear. And a green flag is when you have a meeting with a friend, when you bring her along, she respect you. She sometimes quiet. If she don't know anything to say, then she just smile and let you be talkative with your friends, so you can be natural, you can be comfortable. And she want to ask something, or she feeling not so comfortable for something, then at the end of that meeting, she can tell you personally.
Supportive, like I said, like of me and my goals. She actually helped it, like she contributed to it so much, and she's respectful to me and other people around me, my family, my friends. She also she's not just like hyper focusing on the relationship. Like some girls just focus on the relationship so much, they don't take care of like their other things. She also needs to have like her own thing to take care of, like her dreams, like pursue in whatever she wants.
Her own life.
Yeah, her own life, because it's like a 50-50 thing. So maybe I'm let's say providing her with one thing and she's like offering up another thing on the table. I think it's the key to like a long-lasting relationship for me. Like looks do matter, but like personality is what make you stay anyways. Yeah, but looks do matter to an extent. Yeah.
Respectful. If they're very, not sensitive, but they're really observe. They observe, they see you, they treat you really good, like open doors for you, like small gestures. I believe small gestures, like these things I feel like it's been disregarded too much. Like just small gestures, like as long as they notice the little things and treat you accordingly, I think that's like the best thing in a relationship or someone you want to date. Yeah.
Who should pay on the first date, the guy or the girl?
All of the guys friend I have, all the men always say that we should be the one who pay, but technically who invited should be the one who pay. But you want to be polite, or you want to be like getting the impression, man should be the one who pay. First dating is not a big deal, I think first date is not a big deal for a man, so man should be the one who paid. After the first day, the one who invites should be the one who paid. We should sharing each other and to get to know each other. But first day, men should pay. It's not a big deal, guys. Be a man.
Exactly.
Be a man.
Usually I pay, always. Because I think like on the first day, men should pay. But like after that, if she show appreciation and she want to split on the other days, that's fine for me.
What's a deal breaker for you in a girl?
Not having goals. Yeah, I think that's the biggest one for me. Let's say if her looks are like, she look awesome, but like if she don't have goals and kind of like, push herself, that's a deal breaker for me.
May I ask you? She's a 10, but she has no goals. What is she?
Maybe a 3. We're talking about like long-term relationship. Yes, I'll see a 3. Like sometimes I have like put a lot of effort and time into like have someone like, let's say, find their purpose or whatever, like just like wanting to make their life better. But the decision on whether to change or not, it depends on them.
You can only do so much, but at the end of the day, the only person that can change themselves is them.
Yeah.
Well, I believe that men should always pay. Yeah, men always pay. And especially in Vietnam, men usually pay. That's how it's always been. It's a prideful thing. And it's like, you should treat your woman right. And paying is a really nice gesture. People work hard here. The salary is not that great. The local salary is really low. And then if they're willing to really spend the hard work earning money on you, that shows something, because they work hard for that.
Exactly.
So it's not something like that you should disregard. I think that it's 50-50. They're doing it because it's a cultural thing. They're doing it because they respect you, they love you, they care for you, and they're willing to spend the hard-earned money on you. Mm-hmm. So it should not be taken something like, oh, you don't respect me, why you don't have to pay for me and stuff. No, they're doing it because they care. And they're doing it because they work hard for it.
What are some common dating icks for you?
Oh, entitled woman. Like they always expect me to like do everything, like taking it for granted too. Yeah, that's the biggest ick for me. Like she's always on her phone, like texting. If you know this Vietnamese word, like phone back, like for people who like try too hard to flex on social media, but like real life they are a completely different person.
Exactly. It's like expectation versus reality.
Yeah, they're just like a whole different person on Instagram, and when you meet them, like talk to them, interact with them, they're like, oh, who's this? That's the 2 biggest ick for me. Yeah,
that's understandable. There's a lot of people like that on Instagram.
I've seen it like sometimes they use those like beauty app and there's borrow like a completely different person. They borrow their friend clothes or like purses, just like very materialistic thing. They post it on Instagram, but it's not actually that.
I think it's nice to be caring, but clingy is very icky. Like too attached. I think it's too much too early on. I think it could be a good trait, but when you're too early on, like come on. We're getting to know each other. You don't know me yet. Don't act like we've been together for so long. Like, don't be clingy because at the end of the day, you don't know me yet. So how do I know that this is something you want, you need? So I feel like it's too early in the game to be clingy. Get to know me first,
What's your ideal date?
My ideal date in Vietnam would please be good food and good conversation. Like, I don't need fancy places. I don't need any of that. But I don't need the bells and whistles. Like, it's nice to really fine dining, all that stuff, but really, it's all about the conversation. A date can be anywhere with someone with good conversation because I don't want to be with anyone that has bad conversation. There's no point. There's no point of going on a date with someone you can have a conversation with, right? It's all about connection and the conversation. A good conversation doesn't matter. Anything is ideal with good conversation,
What advice or messages do you have for dating?
So first of all, man should be pay on the first day. It's not a big deal, guy. Be a man. It's okay. It's just the first day. And second of all, you should get to know your girl partner more before you will in a relationship. You have to know at least her hobby, her family, her problem. You can accept that. You can accept and deal with her problem. Sometimes you don't need to solve their problem. Sometimes you just being there is okay.
Be with the one who make your life better, not harder. Learn to have an actual deep, meaningful connection with them. Support each other's goals.
For dating in Vietnam, I feel like here, the people are really nice and really kind. I think it's just about kindness and respect. Vietnamese people are very prideful. Don't be disrespectful. That's the most thing that I think like Vietnamese people hate here. We're very prideful people as a nation. So disrespect is a really big thing. So as you show each other with respect, dating will go a long way for you. Yeah. Right now, I believe that I think smoking is one of them. It was. I used to be a smoker, but I quit. And I feel like I don't want to be around people who smoke anymore. It's not that I'm tempted. I just realized it's a really disgusting habit. Like now that I realize when I'm around people who smoke, it smells really disgusting. And that's something I can't believe that how I used to smell like. Mm-hmm. So that's one of those deal breakers. Like I don't want to go back there. Yeah.
Okay, that's all. Maybe too much.
No, that's perfect. Thank you so much for sharing.